Okay, now we are moving to the next question for our exam practice. That is Conoy company from the exam kit. And the following scenario relates to question 6 to 10. Okay, Conoy company designs and manufacture motor vehicles. It is not a listed company, but its board has recently decided that it would like to improve its corporate governance in order to apply best practice. Conoy shares are held equally by six shareholders, four of whom are also executive directors. The remaining two shareholders are not involved with Conoy other than as shareholders. Conoy has an internal audit department which is managed by Adrian Moose, the chief internal auditor. Adrian frequently comments that Conoy's board does not understand his reports and does not provide sufficient support for his department and for the company's internal control system. RWG and company Conoy's external auditors have also expressed concern in this area. Okay, Adrian has submitted a proposal to the board to establish an audit committee, and this is currently under consideration. The proposed membership of the audit committee is Adrian Muse, Chief Internal Auditor, Pinay Dinty, existing executive director with some financial expertise, Sharon Heder, proposed new executive director, Frederick Rowe, proposed new non-executive director. The board is also considering a significant expansion of the company. However, the company's bank is concerned by the standard of financial reporting as Kanoi's finance director recently left the company. The board is delaying providing the bank with financial information until a new finance director has been appointed. As part of its commitment to the effectiveness of the internal audit process, the chair of Kanoi's audit company, Leslie Schiff, is keen to ensure the external audit make use of the latest auditing techniques. She has heard about data analytics routines, but is unsure exactly what they entail. Okay, so now let us start with the questions. First, Kanoi's internal audit department is currently not well understood or supported by the board. Okay, which two of the following statements describe the main advantages of establishing an audit committee? The position of the internal audit will be strengthened within the organization. Okay, that's the right one. Oh, sorry, that's the right one. And corporate governance will be enhanced as the board of directors will report to the audit committee. No, the effectiveness of the internal audit department will be uh, improved as the audit committee will monitor and review its performance on a regular basis. Okay. The Canoi's internal audit department is currently poorly supported and reports directly to the board. Okay, so which does not provide its reports. Establishing an audit committee will strengthen the position of the internal audit department by providing a greater degree of independence from management. The audit committee will also monitor and review the effectiveness of internal audit. The audit committee should report to the board as it undertakes tasks on behalf of the board. Okay, as opposed to the board reporting to the audit committee, although the audit committee provides an independent channel of communication between external auditor and the board. It is not involved in planning external audit in any way. Question number 7. Once established, the audit committee will have many objectives. Which of the following does not form part of the audit committee objectives? Safeguarding the privacy of whistleblowers. Well, it is the one. Okay, appointing the external auditor is not part of the committee's objectives. Appointing the external auditor will the audit committee will make recommendations regarding the external audit is reappointed, or whether an alternative audit firm should be used. However, the external auditor is actually appointed by the shareholders at general meeting of the company. Remember that. Uh, Next, in relation to the proposed membership of the audit committee, state whether each proposed member should be included or not. Okay. Adrian Muse. Well, it should do not include an audit committee. Penny Dinty, not included in audit committee. Sharon Header, sorry, yes, include in audit committee, and Frederick Ruel, include in audit committee. Now, why so? The audit committee has a monitoring role and should therefore comprise at least three independent non-executive directors, one of whom should have relevant financial expertise. Adrian Muse is the chief internal auditor and so should not be part of the audit committee because of the manages the team that will report to the audit committee, while Penny Dinty has some financial experience. She is already an executive director and so should not be member of the audit committee as well. The two new executive directors should be appointed to the audit committee provided that they are sufficiently independent and have the relevant skills. Okay. Uh, so far, so good. Then, which of the following statement best describes why having an audit committee could help Conoy raise audit additional finance by addressing the concerns of the bank? Okay, so the independent non-executive member of the audit committee can provide guarantees to the bank concerning Conoy's financial viability. Okay, no, the audit committee will have an lease member who has relevant financial experience. This person will be able to stand in as Conoy's finance director before a new finance director is appointed. No, audit committee will have at least one member who has a recent relevant financial experience, so they can monitor the integrity of the financial statements. This is the right answer. Kanoi's finance director has left and had not yet been replaced. It appears that no one else has appropriate financial reporting knowledge required by Kanoi. The audit committee should contain at least one member who has financial experience so that they can monitor the integrity of the financial statements. This may give the bank the confidence it needs before it lends Kanoi the money. Guaranteeing the loan or standing in an interim finance director are not acceptable options as that will impair the independence of the audit committee. Substantive evidence for information used in financial reporting is a function of internal audit, not the audit committee. The last but not least, uh, next question is the following statements concern the auditor's use of data analytics routine is to indicate whether each statement is false. Okay. A key drawback of data analytics software that it is difficult to tailor to each particular audit line. False. Data analytics routines enable auditors to examine complex data using simple visualization techniques. True. Although powerful data analytics routines must be applied to strictly limited quantities of data so as to extrapolate correctly from a sample. Yes, false, I mean. So, a key advantage of data analytics routines over the older CADs computerized audit technique is precisely that they do not require significant tailoring time. They are standardized and may be applied quickly. Another advantage of data analytics is that they can be applied to large quantities of data. There is no need to restrict the amount of data they are applied to. So far, so good. We are done with this question.